Greetings and salutations, people of the internet. This is Master RBG, and today we have a slightly different kind of episode for you guys. This is actually the first time I'm doing a request. You guys asked for it, and I'm willing enough to oblige. Today we are going to be reviewing Oxenfree. It's an interesting little indie title. Didn't really look too much at it when it originally came out, but I do have access to it. So I decided I would go ahead and review it for you guys since you were so nice to ask for it. And since you guys have been with me for so long anyway, decided I owe you guys at least that much. Anywho, since today's game is rather heavily story-driven, I'm going to try as best I can to keep this spoiler-free. But, well, I'm only human. I can only manage but so much. So, minor spoiler warning is in effect. Have that be known. Also, because of trying to keep it as spoiler-free as possible, I'm also going to end up making this a rather short review video. So, on your marks, get set, let's do it! So, Oxenfree is a point-and-click-ish adventure game that primarily stars the very recently thrown-together step-siblings of Alex and Jonas. How recently, you might ask? Jonas literally moved in with Alex and her mom not 24 hours earlier. Apparently, they're headed to an island with a long and interesting history, which I'll go ahead and let Alex's childhood friend Ren explain.
It used to be a military base. Well, it used to be a ranching thing, then it was turned into an army thing, then it became a bird thing and a museum or whatever. Henry Fonda stationed here, I think, for a bit, unless he was Navy.
Who's Henry Fonda?
Around Christmas time, this little breakfast place used to sell these amazing polar bear sugar cookies. Man, those were good. And then one year they changed the formula or whatever and ruined it.
It's also revealed that Alex was asked to bring along a radio for the trip. And once again, I'll go ahead and let Ren explain.
There's no radio reception on the island. I'm glad I got to hear it before it went totally kaput.
If we can't use it, why'd you bring it? Not just for the boat.
No. You'll see. I don't expect too much, but nah, it'll be fun. I won't undercook it. You'll see.
Anyways, so they go to this island, which is closed for some reason, and supposedly off limits during a certain time period every year. And as it so happens, as part of a yearly high school tradition, they sneak in and party on the beach. They meet up with two more teens at the beach and play a unique variation of Truth or Dare.
Sometimes play Truth or Slap.
Yeah, let's play that. We can inaugurate Jonas. Ease him into the night's festivities.
Isn't it, Truth or Dare?
This is better than Truth or Dare because nobody ends up licking somebody's butthole. You get asked a question. You have to tell the truth, but if somebody can prove that you lied, the accuser gets to slap you. It's a good, getting to know somebody game.
How can you prove that somebody lied?
Hearsay, rumor, conjecture, the usual.
All right, let's just get on with it.
Okay, so far, so normal. But now we take a detour from this seemingly mundane, illegal beach gathering with angsty teenagers and start treading into a strange and downright freaky path.
Who's ready to have their minds blown?
If you don't mean that literally, I am...
Me.
Oh, wait, actually, I almost forgot. Gonna take a little magic trip to Cupcake Town.
Those look like brownies.
Oh dear
Brownie
Lord.
Town.
Magic? What does that mean?
It means they're enhanced with certain qualities.
Oh Lord.
Well, maybe just don't eat too much.
No promises.
Stupid idiot's gonna go and get high.
Okay, so see these little piles of rocks? The kids before us always leave them here so you know where to try and tune in the signals. So you're gonna want to stand basically right around here. And just tune the dial left or right until you start hearing some weirdness.
How will we know when it's...
You'll know. Trust me.
I'm finding that very hard to do right now.
So just pull out your radio.
I'm working on it.
any day.
Oh, okay, I think I got it.
Holy crap! Wow, it's even cooler than I thought it would be. This is insane.
What is it? What's doing it?
Maybe the tuning's like unblocking a weather balloon or something?
It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, great, we're in the X-Files.
Well, it's just crazy, then, because I don't know. If you move around, it kind of changes, too, I think. Like, over at this pile. Here, come over here and try it.
Okay, I got it. I got this. No, not yet. One more this way? This way. No, other way. Other way. Nailed it.
This is so cool.
I know!
Clarissa and Nona should see this, right? I mean, I know it's like weird with you guys or whatever for some reason, but...
They're fine where they are.
Okay, just what is Clarissa's issue with you two?
She dated Michael for 5 seconds like 3 years ago.
It was for a couple of months, a year and a half ago.
She should just seriously get over it already.
Clarissa's the kind of person who doesn't feel full unless she's pissed at somebody, so... Brownies are kicking in. Did that make sense?
Unfortunately, yes.
Kind of. I got it.
Okay, good. Now, there's another cool spot, I think over here.
Almost there. Come on. Come on. Nearly there. Okay, wrong direction. I knew that. Just testing to see if you knew that. Got it.
God, it sounds so...
Yeah, it sounds... I'm just gonna go with blood curdling.
Yeah. Wait, what was that? There's like... This is gonna sound stupid, but there's like something in here.
Famous last words. Famous last words.
No, I see it too.
I'm sure there is something in there, like a giant rabies-filled bat, or a maniac who wears mannequin wigs.
Or it kind of looks like a pool or something. Like a freshwater one, maybe. Let's check it out. It's not that far in.
If it's a pool, that'd be cool. I, didn't mean that to rhyme.
Cool pool.
Fortune favors the bold.
Bye. That was an...
Wait a minute! Jonas!
Well, I am going to just rest against here, because I think I mismeasured the magic.
Oh, magic my behind, Ren. Well, after that bizarre display, Jonas disappears into the cave. And Alex has to go inside the cave to find him, which of course she succeeds in, naturally. They continue to travel together until they find an especially weird section of the cave, and then the weirdness gets dialed up to an 11.
I think this is all tied to when you tuned in those weird signals out there in the, what am I trying to say? I think that you tuned in this little guy somehow.
Eloquent as always.
I think it's all the same thing.
Probably.
Really? You think?
Definitely. Try your radio. Maybe that's like a frequency or something. Like if it'll have an effect.
Yeah, good idea. Maybe it'll dance or twitch or something.
Let's do it. Come on. Radio time.
I'm on it.
Alex, really, I want to see what it's gonna do.
Shut up. I'm radio tuning as quick as I can, darn it.
Is this you? Are you doing this?
Yeah.
I think.
I can't even, what's...
Okay. Screen distortion's getting pretty bad here.
What?
I haven't seen it this bad since I played Soma. I don't like where this is going. But for the sake of continuing the game, I'm gonna keep doing it. Come on, last signal. Now you're out there. I think I got it. Uh-oh, I think I got it. Holy Bill Cipher, Batman! And of course, after making the giant triangle in the, cavern in the cave, some serious stuff goes down. And not just regular crazy wacko stuff. I mean, Dr. Whovian, wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff goes down. And, of course, everyone ends up in a completely different place from where they started. Mysterious? Yes. Explained? It will be, eventually. But if you really want to know all the details, you're just going to have to play the game yourself. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Oxenfree. Now, like I said earlier, I'm going to keep this brief to avoid spoilers. So, just this once, we're going to skip the traditional format on this one, okay? Awesome. This game takes a while to get you invested in it. But it does get quite intriguing if you keep up with it. That said, the angsty teen routine does eventually take its toll. It does get irritating after a while. This game also suffers from absurdly slow walking speeds, which might have been forgivable if it was just during the beginning or just when characters were talking so you could hear the whole conversation before you move on to the next area, but neither of those things are true. They move that slowly for the entire game, and it is painfully easy to skip or interrupt dialogue no matter how vital the conversation might be. Literally, any action, location change, dialogue response, anything can interrupt somebody else talking. And outside of speedrunners, I don't see where that would be useful. And why would you be speedrunning a point-and-click adventure game? That makes no sense. Now, does it completely ruin the game? No. But it does mar an otherwise enjoyable experience. Now, overall, because it is well written and there is some replayability, there's multiple endings, I would give this game a silver award. If you're a fan of point-and-click adventure games, and especially if you have a lot of patience, this game may be right up your alley. So well done for that. Anywho, that does it for me this week, guys. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my nonsense in the future, hit that subscribe button. And if you'd like a suggestion for another video by me, well, how about 2 of them? Here is my video from last time for the top 5 most likely additions to LEGO Dimensions Year 3. And here's my previous review for a lovely little edutainment game called Never Alone. Pick either one, they're both fantastic, just like you guys have been. Anywho, this is Master RBG, signing off.